Fruit and vegetables are fairly ordinary everyday objects, but they can still make fantastic still life subjects for your photography. And in this video, I'm going to show you some different approaches to really celebrate the way they look. Colourful fruit and vegetables can make great still life subjects, but have a think about the background that you've got them on. Here I've got 3 citrus fruits placed on a plain white porcelain plate, and well, it's all right, but it's a bit boring really. I want to put them against a background that gives them much greater contrast, both in colour and texture, and I find to really bring out these bright colours, a darker background can look really nice. So here's a dark grey slate that I found as part of an old building project. Have a look around a tip or a reclaimed yard for really interesting materials. I like old pieces of wood or dark tiles like these because they can provide such a nice background for whatever you're photographing. It doesn't have to be food, it could be anything at all. And then in terms of the composition, frame it so that you don't see the edges of the slate. In this instance, I really want to concentrate on the actual fruit itself, so I've gone in quite tight here. The other thing you might want to try is to go in really close to really have a good look at the textures on their surface. It becomes much more of an abstract picture. Colourful fruit and vegetables make great still life subjects for photography, but the real action in the citrus fruit is inside, so I'm going to have to cut it in half to see those lovely textures inside. The only thing is that they will only glisten and shine for so long. You only have a few minutes before they look a little bit dull, so make sure you've got your background, your lighting and your camera ready. I've got my phone ready to take the picture, so all I need to do is cut it in half with this knife, and you can see that it looks great straight away, but again, in a few minutes time, it's not going to be as shiny or attractive. So I've got the 2 halves of the lemon here, and now the next step is to find the more photogenic of the pair. I'm going to reject this one because of the seeds in it. I could scoop them out, but it's going to spoil the surface texture, so I'm going to put that to the side and concentrate on this one here. And in terms of posing, it's a case for me of rotating it until it catches the light. When it catches those highlights from the window, it just really looks nice. For me, the real winning shot is one which shows some of the skin around the edge, because it really has so many different colours and tones and textures. And this for me is what makes a photograph interesting, particularly a macro photograph, a close-up photo. Because a lemon is a fairly common, ordinary object, but when you cut it in half and you can see all those glistening textures and you can see the skin and the pith and the juice, it just looks really nice, especially against the dark grey background of the slate.